Hi, I'm Robin Taylor with Keep Arkansas Beautiful, and I'm going to show you how to make some do-it-yourself snow globes with and without water from sustainable materials hopefully you have right around your own home. So today we're going to be making them out of glass jars. Any glass jars will work as long as you soak them to remove the labels completely. You want to make sure that you have nothing around the rim or on the inside that could hinder the glue from sticking. So the materials you'll need for this are preferably distilled water, but any purified water will work. The key to making the glitter float is vegetable glycerin. You can get this at any store in the pharmacy section or the skincare aisle. You'll also need glue. You can use super glue or hot glue. I've incorporated both in these projects. And then any other materials you already have around your house that you would like to make the focal point, the centerpiece of your snow globe. You'll need just basic things like a stir or any type of stick. You'll need something to build the base up with so that it can be seen over the rim. I like to use plastic lids from milk jugs or water containers, anything that has a high lid or rim. I've even used spicing lids once my spices are gone. For these, I've used some simple crafting materials I had left over from other projects. I keep a little craft box here with little odds and ends that are perfect for projects just like this. So here I've used a couple of little trees from our Santa village at home and some just different pieces of pom-poms and pipe cleaner. So the fun part is decorating the little trees. So you can really make this unique and make it your own and do your own designs. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to start with gluing your base onto your lid and then building the pieces up. Make sure as you go that your centerpiece is going to fit into your jar, and you want to make sure that you don't get any glue around the seal because you want that seal to be nice and tight so that no water leaks out. You can also glue to the bottom of a jar instead of the lid so that you can make it sort of a different kind of style. The key to these are to make sure once you put your glue in, you have something available to hold it down until it is firmly in place. For instance, for this little Santa Claus, I used a little piece of our tree garland. I cut a little piece off one of the stems and made a tiny little Christmas tree. So anything you can do to just accent it works great. You can also use common toys you have around your house. It doesn't have to be Christmas themed. There are popular children's chocolate eggs that come with fun little toys I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. These make fun centerpieces for your water or waterless snow globes. So we're gonna do a little dinosaur and frog one today, and I'm gonna show you two different ways. So let's start with our water globe. So what you'll wanna do is you'll wanna take whatever you're using as your centerpiece, and you're gonna need a tiny piece of sandpaper or anything that's rough. You'll want to rub the bottom so that it has a firmer grip when you're gluing it. You'll also want to rough up your base as well. You'll glue the bottom, you'll glue it onto your base, and then you'll let it rest for about an hour or so to make sure that that glue is firm. I'm gonna add about 1/4 teaspoon of glitter. I'm gonna add a pinch of our snow from our snow village. And then the trick is to get your distilled water as close to the top as you can. Leave about 1/4 inch to make sure you can accommodate for your centerpiece. If you don't add enough water, you'll have that air bubble at the top and it won't turn out exactly the way you wanted. There is no limit to how much glycerin you use. It's up to you on how fast you want that snow to fall. I'm gonna use about 1/2 tablespoon for this size jar. And just go around the rim. And you'll take your centerpiece, your lid, and you'll push it straight in. Whoops, see, I used a little bit too much water there. These are great crafting ideas to do with the whole family. They're fun gifts to give any time of the year, but it's always nice when a grandparent or a loved one gets that special handmade gift that you did with your children. So you can see on this snow globe, I went a little heavier because I wanted it to sort of look like a whiteout. Then you accessorize your jar any way you like. I used some leftover ribbon, like I said. Now we're gonna do a dry version of our water globe. For these, you'll just want to do exactly the same thing you did for the water, except you're gonna wanna add a little bit extra amount of snow and glitter because you don't have the water in there to fill up the volume of your jar. So you'll need to let the glitter do that work for you. Once you have your glitter and anything else you want to incorporate, you can add anything to these jars, any type of glitter you have. You can use color glitter, just anything to make it fun. You can add jewels to the top, to the outside. I don't like to paint the top of the lids until the project is completely done because you're handling it so much in between that the paint tends to come off. So you want to do the same thing you did for your water globe. You're going to want to add your glue to the outside and the top of the rim. When you're done, it should look something like this. Like I said, you can use any size jar or type of glass jar that you like. And without the water, it makes it a lot lighter so kids can play with it a little easier. Remember, the key is to have fun. Use as much sustainable materials that you already have around your house as you can. For instance, I collect water globes. This centerpiece came out of a broken water globe that I've had since I was a kid, and it was a fun way for me and my family to reincorporate it into a new decoration. No matter where you're at or what you do this holiday season, remember, do your part, keep Arkansas beautiful, and have fun while you're doing it.